Here's the thing. Every little goddamn thing that happens to me from here on in, I'm gonna call 911 every fucking time. Like you fucking punk asses. Officer Fitzgerald is just one of many predators in this town who has gone out of his way to assist predators in getting away with harming me. We got to hear last night how he wanted to play stupid, wanted to play like he just couldn't remember. Jesus fucking Christ, dude, that's the reason I record. I'm expected to play fucking nice. For what goddamn reason, stupid shits? For what goddamn reason? Now, Officer Fitzgerald has been there on multiple occasions. He was there the day that I had to try to turn in crimes, and Officer Lotham showed up with Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald didn't want to give his goddamn badge number, didn't want to give his goddamn name, wanted to fucking bully me with Lotham. Now, Lotham, this is the guy who wants to sexually harass women out here on the streets. Lotham harassed me over at McDonald's. Rather than showing up to do his job, he showed up to make a fucking scene like a little bitch. So you know what? I make big noise. Sean make big noise, cops be bad. Bam! Anyway, I don't know if there was any more racism or screaming last night after I passed out. I woke up with my fucking legs hurting and jerking. Fuck it. As far as those youngins go, I've been recording them since I got here. They've been tearing shit up since I got here. I got footage of Dallas Palmer backing into some of the poles in his parking lot because he was so fucking drunk. Not that it matters. The cops didn't do anything, and they're not gonna do anything. It was recorded live. Most of this shit's recorded live. Damn, you know? I never wanted to record this shit live. I never wanted to record it anyway. You know how you can tell? Who the fuck wants to have to call the goddamn cops? Who the hell hopes that they can call the cops someday on some poor useless bastard? The cops literally just lie at me, lie over me, talk over me, fucking dismiss me, and make up their own goddamn narrative. It's illegal as fuck, and they know exactly what the fuck they're doing. They know it's illegal, and they do it anyway. The fact that the services here do the same thing is pretty fucked over. Now that Ian feller who was typing at me last night, he said he's not the kid with the braces that was yelling shit at me yesterday. So, it's a good thing that we got that figured out. I also blocked Ian, removed him from my channel. If their parents want to come talk to me, that's fine. Matter of fact, I've been trying to kind of push that since I got here. Officer Fitzgerald was also the piggy wiggy who showed up there to fucking bully me at goddamn Fred Meyer's over Vicky Rain. Now last night, he wanted to play fucking stupid. Why? Because he wasn't fucking interested in doing his job. Just like he wasn't interested in doing his job at fucking Fred Meyer's. He went out of his way to not do his fucking job. As always, because he's a fucking pig. Between running over these little shitheads and calling 911, which did I choose? That's right. I'm not here to hurt your fucking kids. I'm here to protect them. Not because it's my job, because it sure the fuck ain't. You parents should have been doing this. Just like when I was younger, my parents should have been doing this. But you're not, and they're not. No matter what, you're just gonna make up the law as you go along. Officer Fitzgerald, thank goodness, last night he showed up and I was able to record him being a fucking worthless piece of shit. On the bright side, for once they actually showed up without fucking threatening my life. Or threatening to arrest me, sorry. The cops here haven't threatened my life directly, but they certainly have put my life at risk intentionally. I have to be afraid of talking to these pigs alone. Oh, they're not for me. They were honking at someone else. The cops here, just like all other cops, when it comes to the homeless, they act with impunity. This is not fucking okay. It is not okay for police to bully an at-risk adult. Fitzgerald just wanted to talk over me. I needed someone to go in with me so these fucking pigs would do their job. And to this day, there's only one person out of all the crimes that are committed against me, only one person ever went in with me to actually turn in those crimes. Jared Scudder. Now when you go, oh, Sean, you say nobody ever helped you. With all due respect, we're talking about different situations here. These cops didn't want to do their fucking jobs. None of these places would accommodate my disabilities. Something so simple as goddamn room with a fucking table that I can fucking sit in peace and quiet. But no, they want to fucking come out and badger me. See, that's the thing about having to go to cops who have already committed fucking felonies against you. Yes, they are fucking felonies. And I have to go to these felonious pieces of shit to try to get them to do their goddamn jobs. Here's the thing. Either A, I could try to turn these cops in, or B, I could kill them. Which have I chosen? I've chosen to try to turn them in, and they've shown me why I should have killed them. Same thing with them youth. I'd rather turn them in than kill them, obviously, because none of them are dead. None of them. I have yet to kill a single person, but I still have to deal with this fucking bullshit. Fuck all of you. See, here's the thing, is that all of these services here, assisted my predators because they didn't want to do their fucking jobs. Because I had to go in alone every fucking time. Now, a lot of these youngins that want to be pissed off, you're racist little assholes. You be as pissed off as you want. If you're not one of the people being a racist little asshole, then don't fucking complain at me. Don't complain at me. Because you're not the person I'm bitching about. When you want to get butthurt about it, and you're not one of the people taking a part in it, why the fuck are you getting butthurt? And then you want to say, oh, we're not doing that, we're not doing that. Then, of course, you got to go back to my channel. You can see that some of y'all was. And when you want to speak for everybody and say none of you were, bullshit. Bullshit. Fitzgerald has been the punk-ass bitch to show up on more than one occasion. He wanted to fucking bully me. Refused to give me his goddamn ID. Refused to give me his goddamn badge number. Refused to give me his goddamn name. And that's illegal as fuck. And these officers have done that repeatedly. I finally did get Fitzgerald's name, but that doesn't detract from the fact that he broke the fucking law repeatedly. Thing is, I've had to deal with this shit for 7 goddamn years. Cops won't do their fucking jobs for. And you fucking sick shits, Tillamook, Oregon, I hope all of you fucking drown. I hope a meteor hits this town. I hope all of you Chimo fucks and Chimo fuck supporters fall off the face of the goddamn planet. You like that, you fucking pieces of shit? Fuck you, Tillamook. That officer wanted to tell me that harassing me is not against the law. No matter what, these fucking pigs want to change the law whenever they see fit. Fuck you, Fitzgerald! You fucking coward! Hiding behind your badge and your gun, bitch. How about I get a gun? I've got plenty of access. The thing is, the fucking punk-ass bitches in this town are trying to get themselves killed. You want to fucking harm innocent people? You cowards! Getting bullied by fucking cops is not okay! I'm about the nicest son of a bitch there is. No, I'm not. I can't fucking stand child molesters. And I can't stand fucking cops. There's no such thing as a good cop. Just like there's no good people in Tillamook, Oregon. There's lots of nice people. No good ones. Not a single good person in this town other than me. These pieces of shit take advantage of the fact that I can't take care of myself. Is that exhibition of acceleration? Got two words for you. See, well, I'm taking hell from a lot of fucking people over shit that didn't fucking happen. I'm taking abuse fucking daily. That includes by those little fucking shipbreaks. Not that it fucking matters, because this is a KKK town! Fuck all of you, and fuck Mike McKinster too. That's right. police have outright lied about every situation that they've been involved in with me. Any of y'all who are fine with this, you deserve every bit of hell that you get. Every single one of you little shits who wanted to look the other way. You deserve what's coming to you. You're gonna hit the real world, and it's gonna fucking suck. Those of you who got mommies and daddies that'll wipe your own ass, you're not gonna feel it as much. That officer has gone out of his way to intentionally ignore the crimes against me. Fitzgerald doesn't give a shit. That's the thing. I am an at-risk adult. I can't take care of myself, and these pieces of shit are taking advantage of that. Cops didn't want to do their jobs. Resulted in a lot of abuse against me. You get to see how Dual County does the same thing. Fuck all of you. I should be calling 911 right now to turn in these officers, but they have made it blatantly obvious that I should probably be using my explosive skills. Obviously, I'm not willing to use my explosive skills. I know how to make a lot of garden variety explosives, stuff made out of household materials, or stuff that you might find in a garage. Explosives are fucking easy. People are dumb. What good is calling 911 going to do? None of those people are going to be held accountable. These people wipe each other's own asses. It is systemic abuse. They know exactly what they're doing. They know it's illegal. But they wanted to commit felony after felony against me. They do have to accommodate my disabilities. It's such a simple goddamn request. But no, I gotta deal with crooked cops in Tillamook, Oregon. Not that it matters, they're crooked everywhere. Well, I'm well aware that I should be killing people, because y'all remind me so often. Y'all remind me so often that that's what you would do, but then you wouldn't do those things, would you? No, you just talk about them. I don't just talk about turning in these fucking predators. I make an actual goddamn effort. All they have to do is fucking harm me into having a mental fucking breakdown. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna call 911, of course, and turn in that fucking pig. and all of his fellow pigs again. So he wanted to go out of his way to sidestep the fact that he intentionally did not do his job repeatedly. He intentionally, knowingly, and willingly created a safety issue for me. You goddamn right I speak up. Yeah. 54% battery. More from Virginia. Human trafficking. A mother is suing over her daughter in Virginia being human trafficked. Imagine that. See, I told you, you don't want to listen to me about these fucking cops. Nobody who is a cop in the United States is a good person. None. Just like none of these racist shits in this fucking place are good people. Kind of like them youngins that you get to hear on my videos screaming that N-word all the fucking time. Over and over and over, and then they want to claim they're not racist. See, that's the thing about Oregon. It's just like anywhere else in America, full of cowards, full of bullies, full of people who will take their shit out on someone who they consider weak, somebody who they don't think anyone will care about. And that's because people don't care about them, because of propaganda. Let's make this first initial call. See, those cops last night could have done something about that first car. It was right fucking there. And that fucking pig wanted to do everything out of his goddamn way to play fucking stupid and fucking retarded. Now they can come harass me over someone's words, but they can't detain those son of a bitches. Huh? It's okay? No, it's not! Let's call this goddamn number again. You know the number.
Tillamook 101. What is the address of your emergency?
Tillamook, Oregon.
Where at?
It was last night over at the, and this morning over at the Tillamook Sporting Goods. However, your officers decided to break the law again.
Okay, may I have your name, please?
My name is Sean Schwartz.
Okay, so what's going on right now that's calling for, what's your emergency right now?
My emergency is that your officers won't do their jobs, and it has resulted in many, many people harming me. Your officers cannot be allowed to threaten, harass, and intimidate people, and they need to do their jobs for at-risk adults, not go out of their way to exploit us. And that is exactly what your officers have done since I got to this town.
Okay, so how can I help you today? Did you want to make a report of harassment? What, of the people that are attacking you?
Yes, I do, and I've been trying to do that since I got here. The officers run me around in circles, which is the problem. They're committing felonies against an at-risk adult. I am an at-risk adult. I get a paycheck for being disabled. It is against the law for any of the people who are committing crimes against me to do so, and it is certainly illegal for officers to refuse to do that job to protect me from those predators. It's illegal for those officers to threaten, harass, and intimidate me, which Lotham as well as Fitzgerald have done on more than one occasion. They refuse to do their jobs. When I am harmed, they come and harass me and then they leave. They refuse to take a report. They won't let me make an oral report, which is my right. They just talk over me, and that is not acceptable. Now, as far as those youngins calling me the N-word, that has been ongoing since I got here, and yes, it is malicious, and it does need to stop. Now, every single police officer that I have spoken with in this town has broken the law, every one of them. They try pawning me off on mental health instead of doing their jobs. Now, I had to deal with the old sheriff. Obviously, he's gone now. Thank goodness. It's sad that he was only charged with misdemeanors. However, the new interim punk isn't getting back a hold of me either. They're literally going out of their way to ignore any and all crimes against me. Now, the fact that the sheriff's department and the police department are in cahoots in this, they have worked together on multiple occasions. All the BS that they tell me about jurisdiction goes right out the window the moment they want to harass somebody.
Okay.
And instead of doing their jobs, they try to bully me into moving. Or they try to send me to mental health, who says that it's not their job, I need to go to the police. I've been to the police. They exploit me, an at-risk and disabled adult. Now, if they're going to exploit me and I have to call 911, you guys are going to send out the very crooks that are exploiting me, including Officer Fitzgerald, who wanted to threaten, harass, and intimidate me and refused to give me his name the first time I met him. There's also Sadler, who has done the same situation, repeatedly assisting my predators and getting away with it by refusing to investigate. The same thing with Trent Olson. The same thing with Officer Lotham. Officer Lotham, on repeated occasions, wanted to threaten, harass, and intimidate me while I was trying to turn in crimes committed against me. If he refuses to do his job and I am harmed, by law, it is his fault. And he was aware of the situation with Molly when I first got to this town. There's also the situation with that racist old guy. And I tried to turn him into Martinez. Martinez wanted to play stupid and pawn me off on mental health. Mental health says it's not their job, so why are your pigs sending me to mental health? My life is at risk because cops won't do their jobs.
Okay. So, are you wanting to try to speak with the chief again? The interim chief?
Yes,
or
ma'am.
We have an on-duty officer, Zach Neubauer, who you have not mentioned today. If you wanted to try to talk with him.
I'm willing to meet with him.
Okay. So are you at the sporting goods now?
No, ma'am. I am getting ready to drive over to the library parking lot.
Okay. So do you want them to meet you there, or do you want a phone call?
I want them to meet me there. I'd rather meet them in person.
Okay.
That
So
way I can see if it's one of the officers who's taken part before.
Okay. Are you going to be in a vehicle?
Yes, I'm in a green Honda Civic.
Okay. And you'll be in the parking lot behind the library or across the street?
Across the street.
All right. I'll have him meet you there as soon as he can, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right, now I'm not sure if you noticed, that was actually the most decent 911 call I've had since I got here. That lady was pleasant. She wasn't disrespectful. Thank goodness. Now, I should have gotten her badge number so that I could say thank you for her not... Isn't it amazing we live in a world where we have to tell people thank you for not being pieces of shit, because so many people are just outright pieces of shit. Neubauer was the younger one, I believe, who looks kind of like Marky Mark. He likes to dress to look tactical, which is, well, he looks cool, I guess. Here's the thing, the moment that they called me mentally ill, insinuated that I was mentally ill, the court sent me to mental health. They're going out of their way to not do their jobs by whatever excuse possible. There was no reason for them to send me to mental health to turn in crimes. If mental health isn't going to help me to turn in the crimes, there is no reason to send me to. Now there appears to be a... Well, I was going to say a youth, but that person looked pretty tall. Shit, I'm all good to see me. Lighthouse Society type. That went smoothly. A lot smoother than last night, huh? That's the first smooth 911 call I've had. Maybe we should find out who that lady is and have her retrain the rest of those goddamn dipshits. And how to not fucking bully the victims. So, any of y'all who would like to help out a little bit, you can mention this phone call from Sean Schwartz to the 911 dispatch, and you can thank dispatch for her not acting like the others. Be thankful that, unlike many of the other phone calls, that this lady this time didn't bully me. It's nice. She didn't play stupid or retarded. She didn't try rewording everything that I say. She didn't try putting words in my mouth. Holy shit. It's like this person, out of everyone that I ran into, it's like this lady actually took her training seriously. A lot of these mandated reporters, their excuse is that they don't know. They don't know. They're not trained in being mandated reporters, but they are. They have to do that in order to get those jobs. What the officers have done repeatedly is antagonize me. They're not taught to antagonize me. Having to talk to officers who have committed crimes against me really fucking sucks. Them getting away from those crimes. Holy shit. Oh yeah. There's a guy here who knows a woman that I know from Boulder, Colorado. And I just saw him walk by. She lives here in Tillamook, by the way. I know I haven't sought her out. I haven't gone to find her. I know her sister and her mom. I actually know her real dad. And I also know Mr. Nightshade, her former stepdad. Nightshade's another one of them black men in Boulder. It's the name he picked. Her mother goes by Star. She goes by Starlet. She got a sister used to date a guy named Danny Mack. He's recorded on my channel too. When it comes to the racists in this town, I do everything I can. When these police officers, rather than doing their jobs, want to bully me into leaving, that is never acceptable. No matter how they say it, it's wrong. Also, when it comes to abuse against at-risk adults, the moment they denied me my rights by telling me mentally ill. Oh, no harassment phone calls. Here's the thing, forcing me to do this in public is illegal and immoral. By refusing to do their jobs, I have been forced to go public. I've been forced to go public for years because of the way that the police treat the homeless. Not that it matters. Oh, cool. He's here. Fucking A, my back is killing me.
Hey, Sean.
It is you.
I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going?
I was wondering if you were the Marky Mark looking feller.
Marky Mark.
What does he go by now? You know, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch? Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg, the hamburger guy. He
I
makes
guess
hamburgers now.
He does?
Yeah, it's called Wahlburgers. They have like restaurants all throughout, a couple of different places.
I'm gonna get out so we can talk like people.
Okay, yeah. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I got back issues.
You don't need an ambulance or anything, do you?
I'm not going to the hospital here. I was assaulted by Dr. Stephanides on January 28th there. I'm still trying to turn that in.
January. How did she assault you on January 28th? He?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stephan L. Stephanides. I went down there to try to turn in some of the crimes that were happening here and some of the harassment. And I keep getting sent to mental health. No matter what, I'm told, hey, well, this is a place that's a mandated reporter. That's a place that's a mandated reporter. I go to the places where they're supposed to be. There was a situation where my life was put at risk down there at the Denny's, and I was trying to tell the people at the Denny's, but they weren't quite getting it because it's not their job. Anyway, one of them took me to the hospital. I explained to him, his name is Mike McKinster, by the way. He gave me a ride to the hospital, but then he left. As soon as he left, the demeanor of the people in there changed. The doctor there, he wanted to bully me when I went in there, and that wasn't okay. A lot of doctors, a lot of hospitals, a lot of nurses treat us that way when we're homeless. It's what's called a roll-through, and I'm sure you're familiar with the term. So when I was there, the doctor wanted to basically bully me and pretend that I'm not disabled from the moment that I went in. I've got paperwork that shows it. I've also got paperwork that shows where my back injuries are. Now, I've got back injuries in multiple locations. Now, he touched one part of my back that I hadn't been able to explain to him the whole thing, and when he touched it, it was painful, and then he wanted to pretend like I was a liar because it wasn't the spot that I told him, which is why I have my medical paperwork in my car.
Okay.
The thing is that all of these situations that I went to police about, I was blown over, and sent elsewhere. I had to try to turn in a bunch of crimes to you guys, and then was sent to your sheriff. When I tried to call him, I was able to get a hold of his answer machine just once, but Ray is no longer a cop here. On multiple occasions, usually I can just slide my leg in and forth. The thing is that being blown off as an at-risk adult is a scary thing. And for me to be repeatedly sent around in circles to one place to another, for them to all say that it's not their job, I mean, that really puts me and a lot of other people at risk. Now, them youngins that are tearing up and make my life hell right now, they're really making it hell.
The kids that drive by and yell things?
Well, they don't just drive by and yell things, but yeah, those kids. Now, most of the time they're all right, but the thing is, I have to record for my safety, and oftentimes I end up recording for theirs. I mean, there's multiple occasions where there was a BB gun that they were messing around with, and you know, the way they were holding it, I honestly thought somebody was going to get shot, so I got out of my vehicle to record the situation, and I was able to determine that it wasn't a real gun. But there's a lot of situations right now that are really scary. There's a young woman named Amanda, and there's a guy named Chris Stafford. And whatever the situation is between them, the thing is that he's a very scary individual at this point. He likes to play head games. There's a 25 auto that a woman named Amanda, her mom had, and they're letting me know that Chris Stafford stole that gun, and also that he's been threatening harm against me. I do have the text messages. I will have to turn off my recording in order to show you, but this is stuff that is ongoing.
Well, I am recording. So.
I figured. It's also impossible to get your body cams, because in order to do that, then I have to go through a whole process. I have to fill out some paperwork, and then I have to get permission from the sheriff for it to be released. It's a big pain in the butt, which is why I record.
It's just one form, and as long as it's, well, I don't know the exact rules because I'm not the one that releases them. It's just one form. It's all it is, one form, and then you pay for it, and that's that.
Yep, and that's one of the things about the bullying here, and me being a disabled person who's living on $822 worth of disability money per month, is that it's not much. You got a pen handy? All right, guys, I'm going to end this phone call. Like I said, that 911 operator was super smooth. She didn't pull any bullshit. She didn't pull any punches. She didn't play retarded. She did a great job. So if you guys, the 4 of you watching my channel, if you want to turn somebody in for something good, make sure that you turn this in. Just remember the time. It's around 12 o'clock, and it's the call where they sent out Officer Neubauer. Anyway, she did absolutely smooth. She didn't berate or bully me. She didn't treat me like I was some sort of retard. So give her our thanks. I'll start up the video after I'm done talking with this feller.
Okay.
I don't anticipate.
Just use this because I can't find a regular piece of